I've only seen the first 2 so far, so I got to catch up myself.
I haven't really watched it since the first season or whatever. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up who won. So anyway, I know I've seen Roy Wood Jr. a couple times. He's really smooth. He's really good at it. He really is good at it. And then Tommy Johnigan is, same thing. He writes perfectly for television, and he's good. So they're good.
Well, that I have noticed that a lot. The talent they've got on there, it seems to be, I don't know, some more legit almost in a way, for at least some of the guys advancing.
Wait and see who wins it.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Let's wait and see who it comes down to the last 3 or 4. We'll see how it goes from there. I mean, they got respected people as judges.
Yeah.
So, but I don't really think they're judging it. I don't think that really the judges. Maybe they are. I'm not, like I say, I'm not into it. But just from past thing, there's producers that are judges. Robinson, I did Montreal with. I like him too. How's he doing on the show?
Wait, Craig? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing fine as a host, man. He's always funny though, He's got that persona from all these movies and shows that he's doing. I don't know, he's just larger than life. I think he can crack you up saying anything, I think.
Oh yeah. He's funny. Yep. I'm trying to look at the pictures of the people that moved on, and I don't really recognize them. I know Roy Wood and I know Tommy Johnigan moved on. That's the only 2 I really know.
Do you know Kirk Fox?
No.
He got bumped off the other week, but he was really funny, and he was one that I was surprised made it through because, he's hilarious, don't get me wrong, but in his thing in front of the judges, audition, I guess that's what it's called, he conceded to him. He done his bit, and he got off in his head, and he was just like, I'm done, go ahead and pass me, and gave up, and they gave him like a second chance. They're like, no, do more, but he's a super funny guy, man. I'm surprised he's still not in there, because that was the one, his group, he was the one out of his group who I'd picked to go on, but instead it was a really hot chick, so.
How much time are they doing? Are they doing like 3 minutes, 2 minutes? What are they? You got to do 2 minutes of comedy. That's hard.
Yeah.
One. And then you just got and tighten it and tighten it and tighten it and get it down and have an opener and a closer and to continue to and then that joke's gone and now you got to have another closer and another opener. This isn't easy. So I love that. Like when the show wasn't on, I was disappointed because it's like people don't get to succeed in comedy because this really helps a lot of people make a living and make people come out to see stand-up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the American Idol of comedy, I believe.
Yeah, I would rather I'm not watching it, so they might be doing this. I would like it better if it was more like I guess what American Idol, where it's more of a chat, like it's more like. To see the depth of a guy, like go, okay, this week we're having Bill Cosby on, and he's our mentor, and now you got to do relationship humor this week. So everybody does relationship humor, and then the next week it's like they get whoever politics guy is, and they, they talk about issues and politics. Then that's what they got to do the next week, and that kind of thing. So you get to see more of who they really are as comics, That's what I like.
I agree with that. You should contact the producers and have them throw that in.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Say, hey, you fuckers, you remember me?
Yeah. That reminds me. I was driving with a guy. We were driving down in Vegas, and we were driving down the Strip, and there was a new at the time. It's there now. This like golden Trump, like building going up. This golden Trump like. I guess condos going up, and there wasn't a casino as a part of it. It's just condos, and I was like, who would open a thing in Vegas without thinking. He's like, yeah, that Donald Trump doesn't know what he's talking about. That's good. Yes. Why don't you give Donald Trump advice about real estate as you write your dick jokes? Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Really, I'd try to come up. I'd come up with it. That's what I liked about San Francisco. It was like they devised a contest for me. You know what I mean? It was really hard to move on in the 5-minute segments, right? And they because it's hard to stand. You know, I barely moved on from those. But as it went up in time, it's just like we're talking about for the television. You just get more. You got to be focused on the show. Like you got to like Seinfeld. If you ever listen to those interviews, you ever listen to those old interviews, those Larry Wilde interviews with like I have the Seinfeld one and the Carson one and the Carlin one, and they put kind of, you know, just confidence comes from knowing your lines. You know what I mean? Just that's one of the lines that Seinfeld says in there, and it's just like you gotta know the jokes, like so that if somebody's slapping you, you can tell the jokes. Because in that situation, you know, you're standing in front of big, and it's people are judging you, and the cameras are rolling, and you gotta not forget your jokes. You got all that stuff going on around you can't get in your head, because even if it doesn't go well, you can still tell the joke in a way that the way it's supposed to be told.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's beautiful advice there. Now we've got something that people can learn from on this video. So what was their setup there at the San Francisco Festival? Was it like audience voted or judge?
The judges were always kind of a mysterious thing. You don't really know. And the point system is this elaborate thing, and the orders kind of, they change the, you know, you can only go first once per week that you're on, and the judges are, you don't really know, but they have whatever 5 or 6 judges each night from different venues. They're different people. So that's the thing. You do the same. You kind of build the same set. It's not like if you're in a week and there's the same judges. You have to change it up some. You can't tell them the same jokes every time. But this, you could kind of hone the set down. But you didn't really know who they were. You know, in the first week you do 5 to 7 minutes, and there's like 18 guys or girls or whoever, and they judge it. You do like 5 different shows, and it's really cool because you're mostly in these theaters and stuff, and we don't do theaters. We're stand-up comedians, you know what I mean? These are like theaters filled with people that are there, and so it's really fun. And then the top 5 every night, they're the point systems, and you try to get in the top 5 every night, and then the top 5 at the end of the week from a compilation of the stores move on to and then another group does a group of 18 that 5 of them come out of, and then you go to the next round, and now the time goes up, and it's like 10 to 12 minutes now, and now everybody's doing 10 to 12, and there's 10 of you, and the same thing for another week, all these different theaters around, blah, 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 and then the top 5 at the end of that move on, and then you're doing 15 to 20 for the finals, and then same thing, 5 more shows, blah, 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 and it's weeded down to 5, and then you just try to, you know, so you didn't have to crush, you didn't have to win every night, you could just do a good show. Yeah, but it's interesting, man. You just gotta you can't take a show off because everybody's funny, you know. You can't. That was the thing, is just I kept having to, I would win a night, and then I'd be like, all right, cool, now I can just kind of relax, and then that next night, bam, I'm in 5th place, and it's like, damn it.
Now, who was in second?
And, you know, and plus I was riding with Danny Bevins, and he's awesome. And as everybody's time increased, it was Danny just gets better and better, and you know, so it was